Hi, I'm in HD now. Without makeup on. I just watched so much Blind Date, like, for hours. Nothing is okay about that statement. Anyway, down to business. Let's get freaky now. Let's get fucking freaky now. Yesterday was Tuesday, September 11th, 2012. Okay? What happens during September 11th on that day? They usually have a moment of silence. One on the moment that the planes hit. So apparently what happened was NBC's Today Show did not cover live the moment of silence at the World Trade Center, which is that way. Actually, at this point, it's 11 years later. However, you have to look at it from a news person's point of view. It's a big event where thousands of people are, and they're commemorating something. They're trying to pay tribute to something. That's what we call newsworthy. Instead, today, while the moment of silence was going on, Today broadcast an interview with the Kardashian clan's matriarch, Kris Jenner. You know that I don't like the Kardashians as a general rule of my life, but just the fact that they're airing that when all their competitor stations are airing live a moment of silence. They're airing Kim Kardashian's whore mother, media whore mother, talking about her breast augmentation. What? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's disrespectful, because you know what? Let's be honest here. A lot of people in the world, this is just how it is, a lot of people don't respect what happened on 9/11. A lot of people are okay to joke about it. You know, I'm not going to be one of those people, and I'm not going to laugh at any of the jokes, and I'm not going to tell people, like, you should care about it because I do. It's not my prerogative to go telling people how to feel about something. You kind of forget that people can respectfully disagree with each other in regards to that. I can't really say it was disrespectful. What I can say is that it is insanely poor news judgment on their part. Are you shitting me? Like, you look at your news rundown, you say, oh, live at One World Trade Center, oh, they're going to have a remembrance ceremony. Like they've had the past 11 years, or 10 years, they're going to have a remembrance ceremony. Now, we could go live with that. Or, oh, Kris Jenner's here. Kris Jenner and her fucking face is in our studio. Let's go with that. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. Your competitors are live covering everything. NBC's competitors, CBS, Fox, and ABC. They're all live. They're all positioning their cameras. They all got their White House cameras. They've got their live cameras, the live feed and stuff. It just blows my mind that the news director said, let's go with Kris Jenner. One of the most disgusting media whore pieces of shit living and breathing the same air as me. That's so selfish sounding. Oh, got hair up my nose. With all due respect, learning about Kris Jenner's boob augmentation is more important to this news station than commemorating the moment of silence for 9/11. I mean, oh my God. That just does not make sense to me. Because unless the news director is dumber than a box of rocks, they're gonna have to know they're gonna get backlash for this. I mean, it's just stupid. It's the content of who they decided to replace, and just the fact that 9/11 is still a sensitive subject for a lot of people. You know, it's not like they canceled the ball game to go cut to the interview of Kris Jenner and her boob job. You know, they completely disregarded like the moment of silence. I think that's just fucking horrible. That's just so stupid. And this is what pissed me off even more. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is in its 7th season. 7 seasons of girls talking like this. I think this was one of the dumbest mistakes in the world of television in recent years, I think. And me being in the news media myself, I tend to avoid watching news channels anymore because I'm just so saturated in news. I just can't stand it. But now I can kind of see, like, when people tell me how much they don't like the mainstream media, I can kind of see why more often than not. I work with affiliates, I'm not in live television anymore, so it's a bit different for me. However, I don't think it's effective for people to say, like, I'm gonna boycott NBC. I can't believe they would do this. Let's get everybody fired. Let's go and storm the castle. That is not gonna do any good. It's kind of just stupid. Like, let it pan out, express your disgust about it, and then go on with your day. That's what I'm doing. I'm expressing my disgust at this horrible lack of news judgment, and then I'm going to go on with my day. But I will defend my newsroom brethren by saying this. Sometimes we don't like what the news director has us put out, but we really don't have a choice sometimes. Case in point, a couple years ago when I was at my local Jersey station, there was a car crash. 3 kids were involved in the car crash, 18 years old, just graduated high school. 1 kid was killed when they crashed into the side of a house. It was a really fucked up accident. It was horrible. And, we wanted to go cover that. We had a reporter en route. And what did we decide to cover instead? Snooki getting her fat ass arrested at the Jersey Shore. Yeah, we bought the pictures from the paparazzi. We bought them and put them on our air. That was the maddest I've ever been in television news. Sometimes we can't control what the higher-ups say, is what I'm saying. I just really hope that more people see that this is the state of what qualifies as entertainment these days. Kris Jenner's boob job is important. What? No, I'm not ever going to be okay with that. I will boycott the Kardashians. If I was part of the Occupy movement, I would go occupy the Kardashians and Seacrest for fucking bringing that shit to the world. Fucking Seacrest. Let me get on his radio show for a second. I just want to tell him how I feel about that. Anyway, that's it. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go watch Blind Date. So, good night, bitches.